Hi guys, Jake here, and in today's video we're gonna start building our Lego car. Before we start, please leave a like and subscribe if you like this content, and let's go. At the beginning we need to find the real world data about dimensions of our car. We can get two approaches. We can find the best photos possible, and that will help us calculate desired height of each part in the car. Or the best solution, we can use 3D model made by someone. In my case, I use the 3D model of Lancer Evolution X made by Daniel Weinlein. I will leave the link to this model in the description. Why it's the best solution? That's because you have no perspective that is messing up your dimensions. On 3D model you can have a non-perspective view that will help you get the correct dimensions of each part. We're gonna create a model in a scale 1 to 8. Real Lancer Evolution has the following dimensions. It's 1 meter and 81 centimeters wide, it's almost 4.5 meters long, and its height is almost 1.5 meters. In a scale 1 to 8, it gives us 22.62 centimeters wide, 56.19 centimeters long, and 18.5 centimeters height. After placing all the bricks on a Lego model, we will have 22.4 centimeters wide, 56 centimeters long, and 18.4 centimeters height. At the beginning we will start building our model by creating a temporary model that will help us get the correct dimensions of the car and each of the parts. We will have correct length and width, and also we will take height into account. I'll split it into a few parts, which are front of the car, the top of the hood, the top of the roof of the car, and also the trunk. During building the height reference, I come into an issue. Each Lego brick has its own dimensions, which are listed on the bar at the bottom of the screen. The problem is that the brick that has 1.4 height isn't exactly that. Actually, we can see that the brick that has a 1.4 height is equal to the 3 bricks, and each has 0.6 height. Then, when we calculate the summary of the height, it would look like the 1.4 equals 1.8. The problem is that each brick has calculated pins into its height, and Lego pins have the height of exactly 0.2. So brick that has a 1.4 height has a 1.2 height and a 0.2 height of the Lego pins. So if we stack up two bricks of 1.4 height, we won't get the 2.8, we will get the 2.6. Because the Lego pins, the 0.2, are merged into brick above. So we need to get that correction into account to calculate the height of each part. Also, I came into another issue, the width. Normal models are less wide than mine, which might result in a more challenging process to build the model and to get the correct bricks, but I hope I will get over it. Now I want to share with you what I have learned during building this model. Don't be afraid to use instructions as a reference how to do something. It helps you at the beginning and helps you not to make mistakes. It helps you in finding a way how to design something, and that results in a development being easier. So if that's your first model or you are unsure how to do something, don't be afraid and check in the instructions of other Lego models. Also, get inspired by other Lego models. I got inspired by models that I currently have, which are Lego 911 RSR, Bugatti Chiron and Lamborghini Sian. when I didn't know how to do something, I got to the instructions of those models, check them out and see how they did something. And that helped me a lot. Also, what I have learned is that there is other approach for building Lego Technic models and normal Lego brick models, as I did in previous videos. The difference is the following. The bricks Lego model, when I created a small Mitsubishi model, you create the connector and then to that connector you attach some bricks. As you have seen, for example, I had a wall with pins standing out from the model to which I could attach the back of my car. In Technic, it's a different way. You create a part and find a way to attach it with the rest of the model, so the other way around. For example, I built a differential. As usually, you start with it. In most of the Lego car models you start with differential. And after I did this, I wanted to create a rear axle around it. That's how you create a Lego brick model. You create a part and then attach the part to it. And you actually can't do that. You basically can't do that. Because you don't know where to start and how to start to attach this rear axle. You have to build rear axle first and then find a way to attach it to the differential. So you don't think how to build something around what I have. It's more like I build this, how to attach it to the model. Also, from other things that I have learned is that you won't get it right at the first try. And I stress it. You won't get it right at the first try. Really, as you can see in these videos and probably in the following videos, you will see that the process is the following. You have an idea, you prototype, you test it, you see it's a trash, you throw it away, and you have another idea, prototype, test it, and finally you will get the model that works just fine. And that's all what I have learned during building this basic model. However, the process in the video was the following. I've created the rear differential, then the rear cage in which differential is set. I created rear axle with suspension, I added the wheels, then I built the chassis, and I copied the rear axle to the front of the car. And that's all for today's video. If you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.